all, it's Rose from SecurityGem.com, and I am very excited to be here today because I finally have my hands on the Ring Smart Doorbell. If you're not familiar with smart doorbells, they work a lot like your normal doorbell in that they ring and they ding, let you know that you have a guest, but they also have integrated cameras and two-way audio. So you can talk to your guest and you can see them regardless of if you're sitting on your couch or if you're halfway around the world, so long as you have your either Apple or Android device with the free app downloaded. Later in this video, I'm going to share with you my installation experience, but before we get to that point, I want to show you some of the features.
So Ring cannot live stream. Instead, it lets you know when there's action. Action can be motion detected, it can be a call, which is essentially somebody pressing your doorbell, or a combination of both. And when there is action, you can take a peek to see exactly what's going on.
And when you do peek, you can decide to accept or ignore the call. If you accept the call, you can see and talk to your guest.
Did I mention that this thing has night vision and can integrate with some smart locks? Did I mention that if you hardwire it in that you can use your existing door chime, or if you prefer to use battery power, that you can buy a Ring chime for added chiminess? No, I didn't mention any of that. So weird. Well, how about this? Did I mention that if you miss a call, you can check it in your video history so long as you pay for cloud service? Did I mention that it's freezing outside?
How about two-way audio? Did I tell you about that? So fun. If you have any questions about Ring, please feel free to comment below or click the link in the description section to read the review. If this video was helpful to you, I would be so thankful for a thumbs up. And for those that are interested, let me show you how to install Ring.
All things considered, installing Ring is pretty easy. It has the option of dual power, so you can choose to install it so that it'll run off of a battery, which is easier to install, or you can connect it through your existing doorbell wires, which is more challenging but provides more benefit. I chose to hardwire Ring. To start, turn off your electricity to your existing doorbell. Though they say this is optional, I'm going to go out on a limb here and call this step important because I don't like being electrocuted. That's just me. Once you get that done, you're going to remove your old doorbell by loosening the screws, and after that you're going to be left with two screws on the inside which you need to disconnect so that you can loosen the wires. And at this point in time, you're going to be faced with the reality that you now have a hole in your door. Apparently, there's super secret waterproofing caulk that comes with Ring, but I didn't get any, so I used blue tack. Don't use blue tack. It's not recommended, it's not waterproof, and I'll fix my self-created problems later. But once you get that taken care of, you're going to use the included level to place the wall mount and then mark where you need to drill with a pencil. The instructions say to start screwing, but apparently I can't do that. I don't know why. So I had to use a power drill to drill pilot holes, and then it was a lot easier for me once I had the pilot holes drilled. But once they're drilled, you simply screw the ring mount into place, loosen the terminal screws, wrap those babies with your wire, tighten the screws, then you're gonna pop Ring back on the mount. This part was surprisingly difficult, and it takes like this perfect balance between elbow grease and finesse, and maybe it also takes like 6 or 7, maybe 8 tries. I'm not sure, it took a lot of tries, but once you get it to snap on, use the proprietary screwdriver to tighten the screws at the bottom of Ring into place, flip the power back on, and voila, you have a smart doorbell.